We got that money, baby. We got that money. Your boy's gonna get a lot of screen time. I'm making my SNL debut. It's Tuesday.
It's what?
It's Tuesday.
It's what?
It's Tuesday Talks time.
Let's get into it.
Welcome back to Tuesday Talks. You're with your boy Evan, who's got the brain injury, and
Katie.
And that's
I'm
it,
just not
baby.
saying it.
That's it. Y'all, Katie, we got some big news.
Yeah, tell me.
I'm so excited about this. All right.
Which news?
It's,
Well, tell me.
really exciting. Okay,
What
we're going to
news?
do a skinny 20 for you guys, but 3 key points. Ready? We got that money, baby. We got that money. Okay, 2, your boy's going to get a lot of screen time. I'm making my SNL debut. I'm also going to be on the news, but we'll get that later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 3rd thing, Brain Busters. We're back, baby. Week 2 of Brain Busters. It was
Yeah.
supposed to be on me. Someone slept on the job.
Sorry.
Nah, but
I
I
even
like
had a
doing the-
whole thing. I was like, I'm going to prepare 100 questions. I'm going to be so ready every time.
That would have been so rude.
No,
No,
but
it's good.
So I could have it ready to go every single week. And then,
hear me out,
Guess
okay?
what?
I think it's better to quiz you because I live with it and I know all the answers.
no, see, I think it'll be great for the audience to hear you answer some questions.
Okay, well, you know what? We'll wait to hear from them. As if they do not comment, we keep
You.
it on you. Okay, we got that money. Let's get into
Yeah.
it. Y'all, the month of March was big.
Mm-hmm.
Was very big. We were spreading awareness, which was key. We had 2 episodes dropping every single week. We're also raising money.
We are, finally.
Mhm,
Finally, we've
mhm.
broken a profit.
We broke a profit and it's
that the
going
same?
straight back. Yeah.
broke
yeah.
a profit?
It's going straight back to the Brain Injury Association of America. Now, the reason we chose them is because we teamed up with another individual that has a brain injury. His name's Rob. Rob, if you're listening, hey, love being on your podcast. We have you on my podcast coming up. What did he do? What did he want to do?
So Rob wanted to create a t-shirt for March, which is Brain Injury Awareness Month, and wanted to donate 100% of profits to the Brain Injury Association of America. So we said, hey, we have t-shirts.
Yep.
We can help you make a t-shirt.
Yep.
We can distribute your t-shirts.
Yep.
We can put your t-shirt on our website.
Yep.
And we will send you 100% of the profits.
Ayo.
And that's what we did.
And that's what we freaking did. Do you want to give us the total?
Off the top of my head,
Uh-huh.
it was 174.70.
You nailed it. I got it
That's
on my
good.
notes right here. Guys,
Good.
profit from his t-shirt, $174.70. Okay? That's $174.
Dull hairs.
That's going straight to the Brain Injury Association of
That's
America.
right.
But you know what? Katie and I sat down. We said, you know what? You know what? Brain Injury Awareness Month is huge. So what's Toro and Tide's going to do?
So
Uh-huh.
we
Yeah.
are going to not only match his donations, which is a big thing, mic drop, match his donation,
Ew.
but we also pledged at the start of March 20% of all our profits from all the other sales on the website will also be donated to Brain Injury Association of America. We normally donate 10%.
There we go. We doubled down on our percentage of donation and we matched Rob's profits. So you guys are probably like, carrying the one,
The
double checking
E
your
equals
math.
MC squared 56394.
It is. I'm going to read it to you because it's very confusing and my
Please.
math never maths correctly, but we did it. For Rob's t-shirt, again, he made $174, those t-shirts profited $174.70. We're matching it. When you times that by 2, that's $349.40. $349.40, but you know what? We're rounding that up. $345 for the Brain Injury Association of America. Now that's for one t-shirt only. That's one t-shirt. For the 20% from our website,
Yeah, we're really exposing ourselves here.
yeah.
Maybe I just exposed us by saying we're exposing ourselves, though.
Yeah, nah, nobody's going to check the math. Well, do the math to see how much we're making. We're going to be
Look,
donating.
who cares?
Yeah, nobody cares. We're a startup.
We're a startup, and this should just mean go buy some stuff to support people with brain injuries.
Because you're seeing firsthand. So
Thank you.
20% from the month of March, we're donating $76.30. That is 20% profits of what we made from sales in March. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're adding all this up together, the combined total,
I'm glad you did this math because I'm trying to do it in my head. And
me too, is
not happening.
$426.36.
Look at us.
$426.30. But you know what we do, Katie?
What do we do?
We round up.
That's right.
We're rounding up. The $430 will be going to the Brain Injury Association of America. Now, we chose this association because our boy Rob wanted to do that. So we said, okay, we're doubling down. We're also doubling our percentage of profits that we're donating. It's all going to Brain Injury Association of America. That is so cool, Katie.
How about this?
I'm winded. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're just going for it over there.
Yeah.
Comment below who we donate to next month.
I love that. I
Give
think
us
that's
some
so
suggestions.
important. And I think what we're going to continue to do is every month we're going to let you know.
Yeah.
We'll let you know.
Keep you posted.
We'll keep you posted. So, but this is a
You'll-
conversation. Let's hear who you would like this money to go to. Has to be a brain injury community, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of some kind.
So don't say like Evan's wallet. Could use some donations, though. All right, let's get to this. My SNL debut. That's Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And also being on the news. Now, you're probably like, whoa, Evan, you're a pretty funny guy. You're a pretty funny guy. Did you really make it to SNL? Nah, I didn't. But that was clickbait. But I do want to tell you.
Yeah, because I was like pretending. I was like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
One of my buddies from college, he made the SNL cast. He's been on SNL since the start of the year. Jeremy Colhane, look him up. He
Hilarious.
is so funny. He is so funny. But just as funny as he is, he's as caring, empathetic, and supportive.
Yeah.
Well-rounded individual. Jeremy, if you're listening, I love you, buddy. He just put on his social media, and he's got a boom in social media.
Yeah, he does.
He did a segment about Toro and Tides, what happened to me. He was tearing up. It got me emotional because I didn't know how much it affected him. But this guy who gets on TV every Saturday night, making people laugh, put us up on his social media. Toro and Tides
cool.
was seen by hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah.
It brought people to the website. It brought followers to our social media. The power of social media is incredible. But what's even more powerful than the power of social media? Friendship.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's so true. Jeremy, bless your heart, man. Thank you so much. That was an amazing surprise. We'd been talking about it for a little while. I sent him out some merch just because he's been so supportive. And he decided to do a little shoot for us.
Yeah.
Not paid, purely out of the kindness of his heart.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, the other time I will be on TV,
Yes. Tell me.
I will be on the morning news for KHOU, one of the biggest Houston news stations in the market of Houston and across the nation. Well, one of the biggest markets across the nation.
Something that just occurred to me, you told me about this,
Mm-hmm.
in my mind this entire time, it's been radio.
Okay.
And like you definitely said news station now that I'm hearing it again in the context of you being on TV. So that's just my brain. I was thinking, oh my God, how amazing you're going to be on the radio.
Well, that's kind of hateful. You think I have a face for radio? Ew.
Yeah.
Just joked on myself. That was a clap.
But now I realize, where did I get that from?
No, that's totally
I just,
cool.
Like, made it up. This is amazing.
I think there is another news opportunity on the radio, though.
Oh, maybe.
There is. We've been talking about that with somebody.
It was Houston as well, though.
Was it?
What I was thinking was the radio was Houston.
Somebody is trying to plug us on the radio. I can't remember. We'll dive into that later. But Houston wants me to be. Her name's Kat. Kat, thank you so much. Again, her and I went to the same school. It's so cool. Like these friends are coming out of the woodworks. They're seeing what we're doing. They're inspired. They want to learn more. And I don't know. We're making a difference, Katie.
That we are.
We're rolling. We're rolling. We're rolling.
And-
Rolling. Sorry.
No, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your sing along, but the thought came to me, and I need to say it here so I'm committed and like no going back. Have to finish it this week.
Okay.
We're going to have worldwide shipping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is my goal by the end of the week. By the
Whoa.
time we see you next week, we'll have worldwide shipping.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Mamma mia. That means
Mamma
you
mia.
Aussies that have been listening, go ahead and order. Also, we got a buddy in New Zealand who's been on Brain to Brain. Just had a woman from South Africa on Brain to Brain. That episode will drop later. It's everywhere. It is everywhere.
Spreading like a virus.
Yes. And it's so cool because the woman from South Africa, they don't have the care or support system that we have in the US.
Yeah, so
and that was inspiring to be like, okay, well, her being on the radio, that's going to go to her friends. That's going to start a conversation in that country, hopefully. But it's inspired me to make a change globally.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that looks like.
No, me either.
Maybe it starts with worldwide shipping, like you said.
We changed the world with worldwide shipping
Yeah.
on our products.
And
I think so.
Like it spreads awareness. People are
does.
like, what the heck is that iceberg?
What the heck is that?
Be like, thanks for listening. Boom. She's going to show it again. She's going to show it again.
What the heck is that?
Order these bad boys. Again, we are a merch site. Okay. We sell these poppin' hats, this hat, that shirt, this hoodie. Y'all, ride the tide with us.
That's right.
Because we're surfing now.
That's right.
Okay. You guys have heard this babble enough.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
I'm really nervous. I have a lot
Brain
on the line.
Busters. Yeah, you do.
'Cause I walked away the $1 million winner last time.
You are shooting 100% right now.
Yeah.
Now, if you get all three of these wrong, you could be down to 50%. You could be down to 50%.
See, my problem is it's not even, I would almost rather get 100% wrong because I'm a big streak gal. Like, break the streak.
Yeah.
I'm not mentally in a good place.
Right. So you want to get all these right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're probably done with this podcast forever.
Here's the
done.
Here's the problem.
I'm done.
Here's the problem. One, I don't have anybody else to fill in for you. Okay, so I'm going to give you the answers today.
Okay. Just whisper them.
But two, last week's Brain Busters were fairly simple.
Oh, no.
Right. So I asked our other employee, ChatGPT.
Chakabata.
Yeah, they don't like being talked about that much on the show, but
They're
shout out
shy.
to Chat. Yeah. I said, you need to give me tricky ones because I'm dealing with the genius over here.
All right.
It is multiple choice still. But without further ado, Brain Busters of the week. Week 2 of Brain Busters. Katie's trying to look at my notes.
I'm not. I can't. I think I said last week, I cannot even read that because my eyes are so bad. Like, you are
That's
not in a
actually really
danger
sad.
zone.
All right. First question.
Yeah.
Which part of the brain is most responsible for regulating balance and coordination? No, let me read the answers. Do you know this one?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Ding.
Do you want me to read them?
No, I want you to read that.
Okay. Which part of the brain is most responsible for regulating balance
Wait,
and
can I
coordination?
get double points if I don't have the answers? Wow, what a nerd. What?
Actually, we'll allow it.
Teacher's pet.
We'll allow it. Or do we want to read them so our guests
yeah,
can play
read them
along?
for the audience.
Okay. A, the frontal lobe. B, the cerebellum. C, the hippocampus. D, the amygdala. Now, these are really big words. Katie, which part of the brain is most responsible for regulating balance and coordination? Your final answer is...
Cerebellum.
Oh.
I know you're like...
You all correct!
I was going to say that's really embarrassing. if I
You
got
are
that
now
wrong.
4 for 4 in the span of 2 weeks. We have 2 questions left. Now,
Okay.
you can stop here and walk away with a high five, or you can keep going
I'm gonna
and
keep
possibly
going.
get a hug.
I'm going to keep going.
Do you ever watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I get a phone a friend?
Yes. Yes.
Text
Ooh.
to chat?
Yes. No, that's Genie. Okay. Which of the following cognitive functions is most commonly affected after a traumatic brain injury? This is a tough one. All right. Which of the following cognitive functions is most commonly affected after a traumatic brain injury? A, long-term memory. B, short-term memory. C, vision. D, hearing. Now, if you're a listener of the show, Katie looks extremely perplexed, stumped, some would say. I will say, new rule of this game. You can ask for a 50-50,
Okay.
but you only get one.
Okay.
Actually,
See,
you get a 50-50 or you can eliminate one of the answers.
okay.
Cannot use it on the same answer, though. So, like, you would get the answer.
Give me the answer. My problem with this
Uh-huh.
is that I'm just talking you through the thought process
Right,
here,
right.
like they do on
Yeah.
Millionaire.
I love this.
Okay, so brain injuries are all very unique.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How are we collecting this data?
Right.
How, like, who's to say there's people at home that maybe it's overwhelmingly answer D, but they're not reporting it.
No, I get you. I get you. And that right there is one of the problems for our gathering of information, right?
Yeah.
Here in Puerto Rico, across the states,
Yeah.
is gathering that information. So this data
Yeah.
is captured by the people that actually report it and aren't sent home after going to the emergency room.
So the minority.
Yes. Yes. Do you want me to read the answers again?
No, I just need to. Okay, I'll tell you my thoughts on all of them.
This is what I want.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Short-term memory.
Uh-huh.
Very possible answer is
Right.
what I'm leaning towards.
Right, right.
Because I feel like it comes, even if you don't specifically have damage to the areas that, house the short-term memory.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, it makes sense that just like neurofatigue and all those things
Of course.
would lead to you probably not creating short-term memories.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
However, if you
Yes.
can't create short-term memories, then you can't create long-term memories.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
So I'm kind of ruling out long-term memories
Mm-hmm.
because short-term memory. No, see, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, I feel like it was a prerequisite, and now I'm realizing it's not.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. Some people that come up from a coma have amnesia, don't remember
Yeah.
like 50% of their life.
Yeah.
Me, for example, I have terrible short-term memory. I
Yeah.
remember most of my early days. That's also what's confusing too. Is it getting older, or do I just not because of the brain injury? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's the brain injury.
Yeah, like
Because you
long-term
remember
memories.
stuff up until the time of impact.
Yeah, yeah.
Mostly.
But
Right?
I'm saying even before impact. Like I'm talking about years in college.
Oh,
years
yeah,
in,
yeah. I think that's just your brain is like constantly filtering through the filing cabinet, being
And
like, we don't
nothing's
need
there.
this, we don't need this,
Get
this
rid of
is
that.
space.
Also, just real quick,
Mm.
C and D, vision and hearing,
Yeah, yeah.
both of those were affected in my accident as well.
Yes.
So I cover a lot of these.
Everything.
Vision, my eyes don't team and track together anymore. I had to go to vision therapy. Still struggle with that. Reading's difficult. And then partially deaf in my left ear.
Deaf.
Partially deaf in my
He's
left ear.
deft.
So,
And this is my problem with those two answers now. It's
Mhm.
like, to what degree? Yeah, it's very possible to even the smallest degree. Maybe a lot of people have hearing loss or vision changes.
yeah.
Because just like dizziness, where you kind of get like stars in your eyes and stuff, does that count as vision changes?
Oh, that's a great question.
Like, I'm going spiraling deep on this one. I'm going with my gut answer, short-term memory loss.
Final, do you want to lock it in?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. I think that's the music they used to play. Which of the following cognitive functions is most commonly affected after a traumatic brain injury? You said B, short-term memory loss. Survey says. You're correct.
Oh my god.
Wow. Good.
Oh,
Good way to whittle it
thank
down.
God.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know I'm in the majority,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Kind of nice.
Yeah, bless up to you, short-term memory folks.
Yeah.
Because it sucks. That's a blessing too, because when we do silly things, we often forget.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
So-
there's a few things I wouldn't mind. having
Yeah.
that for.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, you ready for the third one?
I really feel the pressure on this now.
Guys, she is shooting 100%. 5 for 5 going into question 6. There's not a chance.
Oh.
Which of the following brain regions plays the biggest role in forming new memories? Forming new memories. She got a crap grin on her face. She knows
Forming
this.
new memories.
New memories.
Please define new memories.
Right, right. So like right now, which I will lose, is seeing your face like, "Ayo," you're like, "I know this one."
Okay, so the area that's responsible for short-term memory then.
Well, I didn't ask them to. Sure,
Okay,
sure.
okay,
Let me
okay,
read
okay,
the.
yeah. Give me the answers.
A, the amygdala. B, the cerebellum. C, the hippocampus. D, the brainstem.
It's not the brainstem.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the cerebellum.
I mouthed to the
Oh.
camera. I was like, it is the brainstem. That one's obvious. It's not the
Okay,
brainstem.
okay, thank God.
Yeah, yeah.
Brainstem is like essential vital functions, heart beating.
That connects your brain
Breathing.
to the rest of your body.
Yeah.
I know somebody that tore their brainstem.
Yes.
We were throwing the
I
football.
Don't understand that.
Amazing, strong kid.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Cerebellum's more about balance and coordination.
Okay. I gotta say, this sucks playing with a freaking nurse.
Yeah, you chose the wrong person. And someone that was obsessed with psychology too. But yeah, this is where I'm embarrassing myself.
No.
And my degree is going to waste.
No.
I can't remember the specific functions of that.
What are you stuck
Amygdala or
between?
Hippocampus.
Okay. Do you want a clue?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Amygdala.
Are you locking
I feel
that
like
in?
that's more. It has something to do with hormone control or something.
Do you want a clue?
Yeah.
Okay. Between the amygdala and the hippocampus, you are correct. The other two do not.
Well, I know that. That's not.
Oh, that was a clue. That was a
And that's
clue.
why I can't use my. I'm going to use my
50-50?
no, the other one where I can eliminate it.
That's so cheating.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with.
Which of the following brain regions plays the biggest role in the new memories? Which of the following brain regions plays the biggest role in Which of the biggest regions plays the biggest role in forming new memories? The hippocampus or the amygdala?
Was that a clue? Because hippos are large animals? If you've misled me here, I'm going to be pissed. Hippocampus.
Correct! All right, ladies and gentlemen, which of the following brain regions plays the biggest role in forming new memories? C, the hippocampus. You did it, 100%. And I didn't help you at all. I just kept misreading, saying zoo instead of roll.
I didn't even pick up on that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, the hippos are in the zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I could have been better.
No, it was great. I was just trying not to bring to light the fact you were stumbling over a word.
Oh.
So I wasn't paying attention.
Thank you. Yeah. I was clearly in my head trying to give you a clue.
Yeah.
Now,
I was
guys,
just like, this poor guy.
he can't get through the sentence without saying zoo. Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps our episode of Brain to Brain Tuesday Talks.
That was the longest ever of this brain teaser thing.
No, I think it was healthy.
We just had to get to the right answer.
Yeah, and we did. And that is problem solving,
right?
Which is helpful. And I think our listeners will understand how a functional brain works.
And this is why we need to ask you questions.
Right. Which will get a lot of frustration.
We each ask 3 questions.
I love that. I love that. Hear me out. Or you ask these 3 to me next week to see what I hold on to.
Yes. I'll ask you the ones from 2 weeks ago, and then in 2 weeks, I'll ask you these ones.
Yeah. I'll be screwed.
Way to recycle content, though.
Thank you. Easy does it. Y'all, just a quick recap. Jeremy Colhane from SNL, thank you so much. KHOU from Houston, I can't wait to be on your morning show. That's going to be so much fun. And what we're most proud of this week is the donations that we'll be giving to the Brain Injury Association of America, $430. That's almost $1,000.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's so cool that your purchases are going directly to help somebody with a brain injury. The association is doing magnificent things for our nation, spreading awareness and education and support. And they're getting $430 from us and from Rob's creative design.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did a great job.
He did. So thank you so much. And this is the last day of March, which is Brain Injury Awareness Month. So it's sad to see it close out. But we also got 11 more months in the year. Brain Injury Awareness does not stop this month.
Oh, I thought you meant left to 2026. That's like...
That doesn't make sense.
Not quite, but okay.
Y'all, thank you for sitting on the couch with us. We're back on the original couch for the time being because Dwighty Boy is off at obedience school. He's at daycare. Yeah, summer care.
Summer camp.
Daycare. Yeah,
it's
summer camp.
Spring break right now, right? He's at
for dogs.
Spring break camp.
He is there because Sid and I are going to Houston. I'm actually going to TCU to talk to some classes, but we can talk about that next week because it'll be coming up. But look forward to that in this episode. Katie, I'm going to let you sign us off because I've been talking this entire time. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
It's Tuesday.
It's what?
It's Tuesday.
It's what?
It's Tuesday Talks time.